Hey YouTube, it's Old Prime 13 with another news video here. So we got quite a few things to talk about, especially right after the Toy Fair reveals. I meant to upload this video yesterday, but it was kind of chaotic, so I'm filming it today on Tuesday. But yeah, we got a lot to go over. So first, I wanted to mention that the Transformers 1 Power Flip Optimus wins Action Figure of the Year award, which is kind of cool. I do have this figure. It's honestly a fairly interesting figure. It's got a lot going on, all things considered. So yeah, and I just figured that deserved a shout out. So. Next up, we have gotten some pre-orders up. We do have the Carnivac versus Fistatron 2-pack. This is already sold out on Pulse. It didn't even make it to the open pre-orders. It sold out during the premium only, so be aware of that. It should still be... I was able to get my order in on Amazon, so check Amazon if you still want this. But yeah, always nice to see more figures. We got this guy's a Hound retool, and this guy is apparently a Weird Wolf retool. I do not have Weird Wolf or anything, so I can't really say. But yeah, it's about a $50 pack, and I do plan on picking this up because I'm pretty much trying to get as many figures as I can these days. But yeah, that order is up. And I like the paint on this guy, and this guy certainly, it feels very 80s in coloration. Some wacky colors there, if you ask me. But yeah, I'm interested to see this. Definitely excited for this one because I don't have any version of that mold. We do have some looks at the upcoming Cyber World toy line. And there's definitely been some mixed feelings about these. Some people are really excited, some people not so much. But yeah, they are another sort of cheap kiddie line. I mean, it is a show for kids, but they've really been dumbing things down more and more. And I just don't think that's working out, because it's always these toys that I see, you know, stacked up on the shelves, still sitting around. The gimmick toys, the little kitty cartoon toys, like even the little kids don't want these. We got a Starscream, we got an Optimus, we've got Bumblebee. There's Mega Bull Megatron. This is apparently Mirage, which honestly, a stealth plane does sound like it could be a good alt mode for someone named Mirage. I'm not against the switch in alt mode. Here we got why am I brain for it? Skybite. God, Skybite. Yeah. Here we got one of the Dinobots. Apparently supposed to be Snarl, and this is apparently Elita 1. We're getting a little Elita 1 figure. I don't know who that is. It's clearly some sort of Insecticon. I know we got another one of these. Is it? Yeah, it's this one. A better look here on TFW. But yeah, here we got the Grimlock figure and another Optimus. And then we got a big Scorponok playset. And I'm like sort of torn on the Scorponok one, because like always growing up and even now, like when I walk through stores, you know, the playsets are usually big honking hollowed out plastic statues. Like that, it feels like that's something that's been around for a while, and it feels like that's what they're going for with this. This is supposed to be more of a playset, you know, for all your smaller action figures to go with, more than the actual like Scorponok itself. And I believe it's supposed to be like $60, and a lot of people are saying it's not worth that. I don't know. I mean, I have to see it in person and see how it really stacks up, but I don't feel like that one's too far out of the ballpark of what they're aiming for. From what I've heard and from what I remember as well, it looks like they're trying to merge some aspects of G1 Scorponok with Energon Scorponok. There's Grimlock again. And the Grimlock, his face is kind of dopey. I don't know how I feel about that face. We're going to see every Optimus minifigure riding bigger Grimlock figures till the end of time now, but how much is this one? I don't know if it's... Yeah, it says $30? Depending on the size, that might not be bad. Yeah, it looks like some of these little ones are around 10 to 15. Yeah, these are supposed to be like 10 bucks. I mean, considering how Core Class was, you know, that doesn't seem terrible. But yeah, they do seem very basic, and, you know, necessarily... basic figures aren't necessarily bad, but this is apparently Galvatron, and honestly, he feels more like Scourge to me. Maybe it's because of the face with the, you know, the big mustache. It doesn't feel very Galvatron-y to me, but hey, whatever. I mean, they can make new designs. It's not like that's illegal. Here we got Mirage. He kind of looks like he's got a Chad chin. That's a little odd. But yeah, I think you know, a plane isn't necessarily the worst thing for him to turn into. Honestly, I think it actually fits him a little better than the Formula 1 car, but, you know. And here is Mega Bull, who is just Megatron with a beast mode. Again, these are basic figures. You can see his legs just fold up, and then he stands on his knuckles, and that goes over his head. Very simple figure, but, you know, it's not a bad look, honestly. It does. It feels kind of gladiator-y, because got the battle axe and the horns, and I think that's not a bad look for him. I think that works. Optimus, red and blue truck. Who would have guessed? You know, I'll probably pick this up because it's Optimus. Yeah, this one I do believe is supposed to be Snarl. You know, it is at least a Stegosaurus. That none of the other Dinobots so far, so we'll have to wait and see. But I don't know how I feel about the colors. The colors are... He feels more like a Junkion than a Dinobot. But, it is what it is. Here we got the Skybite turning into a car. And I remember seeing a video talking about how there was a scene in RID 2001 where he tried to disguise himself as a car. So I think this feels like something you'd see in a Hot Wheels playset, honestly. I think this is funny. I think this is cool. This one I actually find kind of interesting. This is obviously a Hound, movie Hound retool of some sort. Because, like, it's got the bullet arms and the big chonky feet. They literally just added a little bit of purple and given it Megatron's head. But honestly, I think it works for Megatron. It looks like he's kind of let himself go, been hitting the Energon a little too hard. But yeah, I feel like it's not the worst vehicle for him. Let's see, is that... Yeah, okay, now that wraps back around to Scorponok. Yeah, see, here's the Mega Bull, so that's kind of a scale of size. I feel like the Scorponok's gonna be pretty big. So yeah, there's that. The Lego Transformers BrickHeads are now available. You can get them on Lego.com. I definitely want to pick these up. They look adorable, and I also enjoy Legos, as anyone who's seen my channel probably knows. And I believe they're like $20 each. And from what I understand, yeah, both robot and vehicle. So when you buy it, you get both. It's not switching back and forth, you get both. So definitely would be interested in picking those up. A couple of third-party toy reveals. We got lots of little plushies. Kind of Uncanny Valley, if you ask me. It kind of reminds me of those weird little fuzzy things from Totoro. But, I mean, hey, it's not the worst, you know, little extra thing. I think there was another plushie one. Let me look. Was it? Oh, here it is. Yeah, we're also getting these ones, which, again, that weird buggy face. But these ones are reversible. They did those a few years ago. I do actually have the Optimus of that, so I will probably pick this up too, just to have it. But yeah, little reversible plushies. Got your tank Megatron, the blimp jet Starscream, the little things. I might get that for the sheer amusement. Got Cheetor and I think Primal too. What was the other one? Yeah, there's Primal. Cheetor, Primal, Optimus, Bumblebee, Megatron, Starscream. Was that all? Because okay, yeah, it's that's all of them. But on to the big juicy news. We have gotten some reveals for some of the figures. We have Vortex, who was going to be the first part of Bruticus. Everybody kind of saw that coming, but it is also confirmed on the package. It does say he's 1 of 5. He looks pretty solid for the most part. He does have the rotor on his arm, but, you know, I'm not going to, you know, flip out about that too much, because he does have, you know, technically 3 modes: helicopter, robot, and giant arm. I'm pretty sure he's an arm. But yeah, I think he looks good. We got Crasher reissue, which is basically just a Mirage repaint, but not a bad color scheme. Probably gonna pick this one up. And then the big name Alchemist Prime, also Macadam. But yeah, you can see here his little weapons like come together and apparently form giant hollow goggles or something. I really dig his mustache. His mustache is cool. There's his alt mode. And is it just me, or does this sort of feel more like Bulkhead than the Bulkhead they made? Like, if you gave him a different head with a giant chin, I feel like this would make a good Bulkhead retool. Is it just me? Is it just me? I feel like this would be a good Bulkhead. But yeah, he looks cool. Definitely going to be picking that up. We did get this Void Rivals set. Comes with Commander Jetfire. I think he has a slightly cleaner paint job, but other than that, I don't think there's any differences. I'm not even completely sure about the paint job, but does look like they removed a little bit of translucent plastic that he had. And comes with these 2 action figures. And I believe it also comes with this comic, the first issue or whatever of Void Rivals. But yeah, that's definitely a big plus for anybody who either A, enjoyed the comic, or B, missed out on this mold in the recent reissue. So yeah, you're gonna have a chance to get him. And he's a pretty solid figure. Not perfect, his arms don't peg in super well, but other than that, he is a very fun figure. Another big one we got going on here is Onyx Prime, and he is a triple changer. So he's got his, let's try and show this more in proper order. He's got his beast mode here, where he's sort of like on all fours with his hands out forward. And I'm glad that they gave him this sort of opening hands to give him that sort of clawed look. It probably might have been a little better if they had pulled like a Cheetor and had like a flip over claw on his wrist, but this was good enough. Some very interesting looking wings. And yeah, he's sort of got a dragon head. And then you can see they did give him a centaur mode. And I didn't actually realize it at first, but if we go back to that first picture, the extra legs are actually around his shoulders, bulking out his chest. So, and you can see that he has an extra face under like the sort of beast head. So, really like interesting design. They really went all out on the Onyx Prime, so definitely gonna be picking that up. I'm curious if they'll do any retools with these primes, because I know that they had said something about not retooling any of them, but I really think that's a waste. Some of these are looking really good. He does also come with a big staff, and I believe it also turns into a bow. Yeah, you can see it here, it turns into a bow. But yeah, he's got the Centaur mode, Robot mode, and Beast mode. Very excited for this one. Like, I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about it, but definitely interested. Here we have the Devastation 2-pack. And I'm definitely going to be picking this up, partially because I don't have this mold. I forgot the name. But yeah, I do like the Seeker mold, and not opposed to having, you know, some more generic Seekers to troop build. And he does come with primal swords. And it's also got a dark gray color scheme, which is nice. I also really dig the bright blue for the car. And it looks like he's got a big old sword. So yeah, I'll definitely be picking that up. We talked about this, the Carnivac and Fistatron. And then, yeah, this is also Amazon exclusive pack. These both are. And don't know if this one's still available or not. I put my pre-order in a couple weeks ago when it popped up. But yeah, these are looking good. More of that Triptychon. Definitely glad to be getting that reissue. And here are some of the ones. This is another one of the big ones that people are, you know, going all fangirl over. Cybertron Sideways. I do not have the original figure. I never did, so I'm definitely excited for this one. From what I hear, he's not too different in overall design. It's just modern articulation. But he does look cool, and it from what I've heard from other people, this square here might be the faction switching gimmick. Because like it's red here, and it's purple here. So, and I love this little jet mode. I think that looks super cool. And yeah, close up on him there. Then we have Excellion, I believe is his name, which is a repaint of Hotshot in sort of hot rod colors. Definitely digging the flames. I think I'll probably pick this one up. I actually really do like that mold. It's grown on me. There's our packaging. And here is our Perceptor multi-pack with Ratbat and Ramhorn. And definitely Ramhorn is new, since we haven't gotten any of that in a long time as far as I'm aware. This does look like it might be the one from, what was it, Titan's Return? I can't remember. But I know I have a Ratbat that looks very similar to that, and because I think they've reused that mold a couple times. They did add these little gun bits that plug into his back, so it's, you know, at least got something new. But yeah, definitely liking the color scheme, and it looks like they've removed the clear plastic and made it, you know, opaque, so less fragility. Always a plus. There's the box. I'm a little curious that this is black and white and red. Don't know why, but it's kind of whatever. I'm not going to keep the box for that. Yeah, here's Ratbat. I'm not entirely sure, because like the legs look different, but the wings are definitely carried over. And you got the little Rhino. He's very chubby, as Rhino should be. More of the Hearts of Steel. Very excited for these. I think you can still pre-order the Optimus Starscream 2-pack on Pulse, so if you haven't done that, go do that. Looking forward to these as well. Definitely dig train Transformers, and Megatron as like an old school cannon is just chef's kiss. So definitely want these timeline figures to do well, so we get more of them, because this just is awesome. Yeah, just more pictures of them. There's Starscream. And there's Optimus. And then, yeah, just... Okay, kind of got a sense of scale here. Because I think that's the Power Flip Optimus. Yeah, that Scorponok's a decent size. Probably could be a little bigger. I think I got my Power Flip Optimus. 1 second. Okay, never mind. He's like super buried in the shelf. But, he's not a terrible size. I do think he could be a little bigger though. It looks like Grimlock will be a decent size for that $30 price tag though, because this guy was like leader class price. So, but yeah, I think that's it for all of these. Yeah, just more of the Age of the Prime stuff. Looking forward to all of these. There's more of Onyx Prime's packaging. And this is obviously production model with the code on his face or whatever. Or maybe that's just the photo watermark. Yeah. Yeah, we just talked about these. These are just more photos of them. The Hot Wheels. The Hot Wheels are looking amazing. I am really excited for these. I am one of those people who really enjoys the crossover figures too. Loving these flame effects. Those blues, that shiny metallicness is just really nice. This, wacky, open air car design. And then the skull face, like, I don't know if he's a Decepticon, but he looks like a Decepticon. These are just so cool. I cannot wait for these. Definitely going to be getting both of these. They look super cool. Really digging these. So yeah, now we're getting the other end of the Hot Wheels. We are getting another dramatic capture set of the 3 Cybertronian modes. Probably gonna pass on this since I already have all 3. I wouldn't mind getting the Jazz again, but I don't really feel the need to order all 3 again. And it does look like they still have the clear plastic, so can't use that excuse. I mean, they do have the nice premium paint job, but other than that, just if you've missed out on these, this is a great time to get these because it'll be the premium paint job. But overall, it's I personally don't need them, but they're all fun figures. I do like all of them. Especially Jazz is definitely my favorite. I think he's my favorite of the Jazzes I have right now. So, and our last stop for the day, we have seen official images of Missing Link RC. Is there? I thought there were more photos. Hang on. Yeah, no pre-orders up for RC yet, but I'm pretty sure. Come on, I know there's photos somewhere. Is it here? Yeah, we are getting a toy color version and then a animation color version, and I feel a little wacky saying this, but I honestly feel like this is the best RC toy we've gotten in a while. Because it feels like it's going to have the least amount of over-kibbled back. Like, it feels like it actually uses more of the car for her actual robot. But, we'll have to wait and see. But I'm glad that we're getting this, G1, RC figure. I'm definitely going to get the animation one. There's a good chance I'll spring for both. I'm not entirely sure. But we'll have to wait and see. Again, I haven't seen any pre-orders for these yet. Although I do think that other one. Yeah. See, 3/6. So that should be in a couple days. That the pre-orders should go up. Yeah, March 6th, and today is the 4th, Tuesday. So Thursday. Yeah, looking forward to these. But yeah, I think that's all the major news for this recent convention, toy fair, whatnot. A lot of exciting reveals. Some of the pre-orders are up, like for Alchemist Prime and the Amazon exclusive packs. So you go check them out. If you're excited to get these, make sure you get your orders in, because things definitely sell faster these days. It seems like they don't make as many. But yeah, that's about it for me. So I hope all of you have a good day. And this is Soul Prime 13 saying transform and soul out.